Hello and good evening, and welcome to this week's edition of Mighty Moments from World History. I am Desmond Olivier Dingle. And tonight I will be leading our exploration, as it were, back to the very beginnings of human existence. And I will be assisted by my colleague and partner and assistant, Bernard, who with me will be reenacting the first 400 million years in the history of man.
And woman. Obviously.
And later in the program, we shall be aided by our special guest expert professors, who will be adding their own scientific insights to the proceedings. So, let us begin by going straight to the heart of the question. What was it that occurred deep in the primeval rainforests that separated man from the animal? Why was it that the mighty giants of the earth, the dinosaur, petered out, and puny man, who had so little going for him, didn't? Now, if we look at the wall chart. Where's the wall chart?
Sorry.
Where's the wall chart?
I left it at home.
What you would have seen on the, ladies and gentlemen, on the wall chart, if Bernard hadn't left it at home, was
the entire evolutionary march of mankind. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen, many of you will have noticed the similarity in the title of tonight's program, The Dawn of Man, with the title of that other famous television series, The Ascent of Man, compared, of course, by the famous, famous late professor, the famous J.P. Bronowski. Now, despite the similarities of the two programs in intellectual analysis and style of presentation, there is also the fact that both Professor Bronowski and myself both wear glasses. And what are you doing, Bernard?
Sorry?
What are you doing?
I'm having a drink of water.
Water's meant for me, isn't it?
Sorry?
I'm the presenter, it's my water. No. The water's meant for me because I do that talking.
Well, I do talking.
Bernard! So, as I was saying, both Professor Bronowski and myself have Polish origins. And like the professor, I have a very marked Polish accent, which I choose to hide for other people's intellectual ease beneath my standard English received pronunciation tones. Would you get rid of those echoes, please, Bernard?
How?
I don't know. Drink out the other side of the glass or something. No. So, come with us now. Back to the very dawn of man, the very beginning. To the very beginnings of human existence. When man first appeared on planet Earth, there were very few of them, obviously, and a meeting between two hominids would have been a very rare event. The following is a reconstruction of such a meeting. Sorry to disturb you.
Oh, no, you didn't. I was just surprised to see anybody so late.
Just wondering if I could come into your cave for a second. For a bit of a sit-down, bit of a warm.
Yeah, come in.
Thank you.
Yeah, drag up a rock.
Oh.
I haven't got anything very warm, I'm afraid. You had any luck with fire?
No, I haven't as yet, no. It's very hard to pin down, isn't it, fire?
It's like lightning, of course.
Don't talk to me about lightning. Comes down out of the sky, boom, fire, you got it. But it's always in the middle of a bloody rainstorm. It gets put out before you get there. Oh, dear. So, you're Cro-Magnon, are you? Like me, Cro-Magnon man?
Yeah, Cro-Magnon, yeah.
Oh, good.
Cro-Magnon woman.
What?
Cro-Magnon woman.
What's woman, then?
Well, I am.
Oh. Am I a woman, too?
No. You're a man.
What's the difference between man and woman, then?
Oh, you raised a major question there. Well, for a start, man.
Yes, woman?
Look at my body.
Yeah.
I'd just like to say at this point that I'm completely bare. And Desmond's completely bare. Aren't you, Desmond?
I am, yes, Bernard.
I'm in the nude, and Desmond's in the nude. Aren't you, Desmond?
Yes, I am, Bernard.
We're absolutely naked. I'm naked, and Desmond's naked.
I think they've got the point, actually, Bernard.
Now, the point I'm making is it's more difficult with me because I'm a man playing a woman. So you've got to imagine me a different shape. But Desmond's playing a man. So all you've got to do with Desmond is look at Desmond and imagine him with no clothes on. You put on a bit of weight, Desmond.
Thank you, Bernard. Can we get on now, please?
So, man.
Yes, woman.
Look at my body.
Yeah.
Notice I have heavy kind of pendulous breasts on my body.
Yes, I find them very attractive.
Do you?
Yeah.
This is intentional.
Oh.
And notice you have pendulous parts. Well, a pendulous part that I find very attractive.
Do you?
Yes.
I have a strange kind of stirring sensation when I gaze upon you.
What, in your loin?
Mm.
I, too, have similar kind of stirrings.
Oh.
It's completely normal.
Good. So, what's the point of all this stirring, then? Is it to have a bit of a stir every now and then, or...?
No, it's just to get you in the mood.
The mood for what?
Pair bonding.
I beg your pardon?
Pair bonding.
Oh. Is that completely normal, too?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Ready?
What?
Ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say at the outset of this significant episode, concerning, as it does, the discovery of the primal life
Urge.
Yeah.
Which makes men and women...
That we have decided not to sidestep in this delicate and sensitive area. And so speaking on behalf of myself and my entire company, Bernard, that although the frank nature and language of tonight's subject will possibly shock and deeply offend many, we will not shirk in our decision to present the dawn of the human...
Dawn.
Dawn in all its savage and awesome power. Well, it's unbearable, it's cold. It's so...
Cold.
Yeah.
It's a very good word, that.
Thank you very much.
Shall I add it to the dictionary?
Yeah.
That makes 27 words we've got now.
Oh, this is ridiculous. There must be more to it than this.
To what?
To our purpose. We sit here day in, day out, eating, sleeping and pair bonding. Wallowing in our gifts of conceptualization. And all the while, the wind howls, the ice advances, and the woolly beasts rule the earth, picking us off for their sport.
Is that another new word?
Yeah.
What's it mean?
Leisure pursuits.
Oh?
Canoeing and hockey and cricket and darts and that.
Oh. 28.
I think I'm going to go somewhere.
Sure.
Probably won't come back.
Okay.
I might try and get trampled to death by a giant sloth or something. Dragged off by an Archaeopteryx. Might be a little bit different anyway.
Sure.
Do you want to come?
No. I think I'll stay here. Try and catch hypothermia or something.
You won't be needing the zebra then.
Sorry?
You won't be needing the zebra rug if you're trying to catch hypothermia.
No. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bernard! Bernard! What are you doing?
I'm getting the fire machine ready, Desmond.
We're not doing the discovery of fire now, are we?
I know, but it needs time to warm up.
Does it?
I've plugged it in.
It's the magic stone bit now, isn't it?
Oh.
The stone from outer space, isn't it? Yeah, with its message for humankind.
Yeah.
Just a little theory of mine, ladies and gentlemen, I thought you might find rather intriguing. Let's get a stone, please, Bernard, and get on with it now. Look.
Hey, Desmond.
What?
Which stone is it?
Doesn't matter which stone, does it? My face will be superimposed on whatever stone you pick up, won't it?
Oh. Hey, Desmond.
What?
It's not.
No. My face isn't on that stone, is it? My face is over there.
Is it?
No, I'm there. You're the stone. Look, see the camera? It's gonna... Look, just pick up a stone and talk to it, Bernard.
Hello?
Would you wait till I'm there, please?
Hello?
Hello. What are you doing, man?
I'm talking to this stone.
Bernard! You look at the stone and talk to it. It's not a flaming telephone, is it? I'm there.
Hello, man.
I'm afraid he's not in at the moment.
No, I was meaning more mankind.
Oh, hello.
You're thinking of jacking it in, aren't you?
Yeah.
Well, I have come to offer you a ray of hope.
Really?
You are of the same family as the bee and the walrus.
Oh.
The eagle and the stickleback.
I see.
Your placement here upon this blue and beauteous globe was not an idle jest. You are all here together and are perfect in the light of the stars.
Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Anything else?
Oh, well, look before you leap, is a good one. Bird in the hand's worth two in the bush. Stitch in time saves nine's quite useful. Oh, and paint your cave.
Shall I put up some shelves?
Well, no, I was meaning more creative artwork than DIY.
See.
Just have faith and love your fellow hominids.
Right.
And keep to the country code.
Okay.
And if ever you're feeling a little gloomy, take a leaf out of my book. I see trees of green, red roses too. They're all in bloom above me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh, yeah.
We now rejoin a man and woman as they discover creative pursuits, out of which come the Mona Lisa, the Nutcracker Suite, the Dream of Gerontius, and the Tales of Beatrix Potter, to name but a few.
I like your sheep, man.
Thank you, woman. But actually, they're bison.
Oh, yeah, I meant bison.
Bison with child. Bison cornered.
Flying bison?
Actually, they're grazing in the middle distance. Haven't quite cracked perspective yet. Ah. And dead bison with a giraffe.
Ah, very good.
Thank you. So, woman,
Yes, man?
we are standing here today on the very verge. Excuse me. Sorry, not quite ready for you. We're just in the middle of primal creative awakenings at the moment. Lads, yes, you sorry. We're just going to... Sorry about that. I'll give you a little hold. Thank you.
Are they the guests?
Yeah.
Are the expert professors?
Yeah. They're just warming up. Go and do the pulley, please, Bernard.
What, the star pulley?
The star pulley, please, Bernard. So, woman,
Yes, man.
we are standing here on the very...
Hang on.
So, woman, we are standing here...
Man,
The...
look.
Good Lord. What are they?
Little lights.
They're twinkling. Have you ever seen these before?
No.
Must be millions of them.
There was a shroud around the earth. Now, it is dispersed.
Oh. There's two fish.
And a bison.
Yeah.
And a plough.
What?
A plough.
What's a plough?
No idea. It might be useful.
Yeah. They're stars. This is incredible. Do you realise we're standing here in the mouth of our cave, stark naked in the middle of the night?
So?
Oh. Do you notice anything?
It's very romantic.
Well, yeah, yes, it is very romantic, obviously. I was meaning more... We're not shivering.
The wind's dropped.
It's not moaning no more.
Do you think that possibly the ice is receding?
I think it could be, yeah. I want to tempt fate.
Obviously.
I think we may well be seeing the beginning of a temperate climate.
Oh, God.
Well, I think you will agree that so far this evening we have posed some pretty significant and critical questions in our journey to the very epicenter of the prehistoric experience. Now, in order to deepen you, the viewers' collective understanding of human evolution, we're going to involve our studio audience tonight in a little experiment. Just settle down. We're going to come to it in a moment, all right? Okay, and I'm going to ask my partner if he is ready now with our psychotherapeutical appliance. Excuse me. Bernard?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
The pump's broke.
What?
The pump, the foot pump. I couldn't get the bicycle pump on the nozzle. I'm having to blow it up myself.
Let's do it, Bernard. Quickly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to ask you now to reach down, right down to the very primal part of yourselves to find that inner being, that ancient primitive being that still lurks, still dwells deep inside you. You need to go there now. You need to close your eyes and go there now, please. Whenever you're ready, Bernard, please.
Okay.
Right. Right, settle down, please. Now, as you see, we have here, please, we have here a tactile audio-visual aid in the shape of a rubber mammoth. And as we watch Bernard tossing the mammoth and catching it, we see once again the archetypal struggle and fusion between man and his animal nature, between nature and the animal, steady Bernard, between nature and the animal man, between animal and the natural, Bernard, between animal and the natural man, between man and the natural animal. Bernard. So, I'm going to ask you now, please. Calm down, Bernard. I'm going to ask you now, please. I'm going to ask you now to share in this very primal experience. As you fully immerse yourselves in the mammoth pushing session. Okay, are you ready? Ready, please, Bernard, with the mammoth. Because here it comes now. Okay, toss the mammoth now. Push the mammoth away. Keep the mammoth going. Keep the mammoth going. Be careful of the equipment. Mind the camera, please. For goodness sake. Don't hog the mammoth over there, please. Keep it going round. Keep the mammoth tossing. Over this way, please. Some people haven't even had to go over here. Bring it over. I want you to explore your feelings now about the mammoth. How does it feel to have a mammoth on your head? Do you push the mammoth away or do you bring the mammoth towards you? Keep the mammoth going, please. Keep it going now. Good. Yeah. Mind the camera. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Very good indeed. And so, Stone Age man come to terms with his environment. He learnt of joy, he learnt of pain. the agony and the ecstasy of creative pursuits was revealed to him. Until one day, there came a moment to surpass all others. For this was, truly, the discovery...
What?
What are you in this for?
The machine's ready.
I don't care. We're not doing the discovery of fire yet, are we?
I know, but it'll overheat.
It's the discovery of the wheel first, isn't it?
I'll go and, get changed then, shall I?
The outfits were supposed to be worn at the end of the show as a surprise, weren't they?
I'll take it off then.
No, we'll do the discovery of the wheel and the outfits instead.
Well, then the discovery of the fire.
Then the discovery of the fire.
In different outfits.
We haven't got any different outfits, have we, Bernard?
Careful.
Go and introduce the wheel, please, Bernard. I will go and get changed into my costume.
Well, what about the machine?
I will remove the machine, Bernard.
Ladies and gentlemen, the wheel. Which we will do when Desmond comes back. This is a wig I'm wearing. It's not my own hair, but it is real hair. Comes from Japan. Japanese ladies' hair. I've never been to Japan myself, but I've been to Ireland for my holidays. And, I saw many wonderful things there. I saw the river. And, I went round the Guinness factory. And I went up O'Connell Street. Back down the other side. And that's why they called it the wheel.
If you introduce the wheel, Bernard.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as Bernard will have told you, there are as many reasons. There's many reasons how the wheel come about. Unfortunately, this evening we do not have the time to give all the numerous whys and wherefores of how the wheel was done. But so we're going to have a brief history of the wheel with the aid of our special guest expert professors. A big round, please, for the fabulous Bobby and George.
What's this got to do with the wheel, Desmond?
A little awkward, actually, in front of the viewers. And, well, I mean, a slightly difficult situation with regard to their agent, to whom the National Theatre of Brent is rather indebted to on a kind of financial level. It's a little bit difficult in front of the everybody here.
The discovery of the wheel.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Professors Bobby and George are doing the history of the wheel in a dancing way. And that's the train wheel.
Train wheel.
And that's the bicycle wheel. And that's the front wheel. And that's the back wheel.
It's the spare wheel.
And that's the collapsible wheel. And the fire.
Fire! The fire machine!
Excuse me, would you mind following over here, please? Just come in over with me. No, you come with me, follow, get the fire. Over here, please. Thank you very much. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid there's been a very slight,
No, you come back over.
lovely evening.
Yes, very, very pleasant.
Have you eaten?
I have, actually, yeah.
What?
A gazelle.
Oh. Any left?
No, finished it. Well, there might be a couple of ribs spare. If you like spare ribs.
You don't ever have any doubts about the teeth, do you?
What, the sabre teeth?
Yeah.
No.
You don't ever think they're too long, do you?
Don't be ridiculous. They're indispensable, the sabre teeth. They're our hallmark, anyway.
You know, I know they're our hallmark, but it's just that... Well, I was talking to a lion the other day.
What, a little toothed lion?
Yes, I know. But he was saying he was going to be outmoded.
What, that we're all going to be extinct?
That's what he said.
That we're all going to be like him one day?
Yeah.
With little teeth? It's a load of rubbish.
Just got me a little bit worried, that's all.
Well, I shouldn't have any dealings with them. They've all got massive inferiority complexes. For obvious reasons. The saber-toothed tiger is the pinnacle of feline development. They're the ones who are going to fall by the wayside, you mark my words. Little-toothed lions and little-toothed tigers are just an evolutionary experiment.
It's just that I sometimes feel that mine get in the way a bit. I mean, they're marvellous for voracious tearing, but I find them a little bit hard to nibble with.
You couldn't have a more advanced form of catering equipment. Now, will you stop worrying? Now, if you was a man, you could be worried.
Yeah.
I don't know how they stay alive.
They can chip rocks.
Okay. So, they got triple-jointed thumbs and multiple fingers. Marvellous. But this is where it counts, isn't it? In here. I have it on good authority that behind that massive receding forehead, there is pure, unadulterated space. Personally, I'll give them a couple of 100 years.
Yeah.
Now, let's bask on this rock and enjoy the sunset.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think you will agree that tonight we have traveled most of the prehistoric world and journeyed, as it were, into the very soul of emergent humanity. But before we move on to our final reconstruction of Stone Age life, I would like to explain to you why I have a pyramid on my head.
I'll see if I can put the dinosaur back together then.
Yes, quickly, Brent. The pyramid is an ancient symbol which many believe to have mystic powers. There is a life force that runs through the center of the pyramid, and by wearing it upon my head, I am able to connect on a very, very deep level back to the very roots, as it were, of consciousness. And very interesting it is, too. So, with this link to the past, I would like to read out some verses that I have penned myself.
It's going to be a long job, Desmond.
Yes, Bernard. In the style that cave people would have written in.
A very long job.
If they had been able to write poems.
Very expensive.
Can you be quite please, Bernard? So, primeval landscape. I see the woolly rhino. I see the woolly rhino. I see the woolly rhino. Watching the zebra. Watching the zebra. Watching the zebra crossing. Thank you very much.
Finally, we meet man and woman one more time as they make one of the most personal discoveries ever made by anybody. a momentous moment that is probably one of the most mighty moments in the whole history of mankind.
We make babies
Yes.
together.
Yes.
I thought you made the babies.
How? By magic?
Well, I don't know how you do it. All I know is you're in charge of peopling the earth. That's your function.
It's not our only function.
I didn't say it was your only function.
And we do the sowing, the picking, the gathering, the nourishing, the healing.
I know, and you do the babies.
Well, we was wrong about the babies. It's you too.
Oh, blimey.
So we have a hand in it?
Yeah. In a manner of speaking.
How do we do it then? How do we, make the babies then?
I'm not sure I should tell you yet.
Aye.
Man,
Yes, woman?
I was thinking I could have a name.
What?
A name. A word that only I have that means me. So, for instance, when you pair bonded with me, you'd be doing it with... and not just with woman.
But you are woman.
Yeah, but so are all other women woman. I could be Janet.
Janet?
I could be. So when we did it in that, you'd be doing it with me, Janet.
I could have a name too,
Yeah.
just for me.
Yeah.
Colin.
Yeah, lovely. Colin.
Wouldn't be any Tom, Dick or Harry then, would I? I'd be Colin. Be great.
Colin and Janet.
Sorry?
Janet and Colin. Just seeing how it sounded.
Hey, look, Janet, I like you very much, obviously.
I like you very much, Colin.
Thank you. And I think you're a very nice person. But obviously, you know, at this stage in our relationship, I'm not really able to offer any kind of bond other than the bond we do when we do it. What I'm saying is, obviously, I've got to be free to kind of do my own thing, you know, I mean, go to parties, etc.
I see.
Do you want a pair bond?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I can't just like that.
No, it's all right. Used to do it all the time.
Oh, I'm changing. Something's changing.
No, just a thought.
There's no joy in our coupling.
What do you mean I enjoy it?
No. Joy.
What do you mean, joy?
It's another new word.
Well, you just invented it.
Yeah, recently. I was thinking the other day when we was doing it and that it could be more open.
Open.
Well, it could be slower.
It's slower.
Slower, not a marathon.
Well, how long do you want it to take, then? 30 seconds?
Well, it could take 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
And another thing,
Go on.
you could look at me
Open my eyes.
and breathe.
Breathe? If I opened my eyes and breathed, I wouldn't blow up then, would I?
Well, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if I don't blow up.
No.
But that's the whole point, isn't it?
Blowing up is nice, but it's not essential. Unless you want to make a baby.
What?
Unless you want to make a baby. There, I've told you now.
Is that how babies come, then?
Yes.
Through coupling?
Yes.
So what does that mean, then, now?
Well, it means as much of you as me makes the baby. The baby is as much yours as it is mine. I think. Still working on it.
How do you know this? Was it that stone again?
I had a dream. It was all explained to me. It said, it's about time you knew.
Oh, God, this puts a whole new different slant on it, this does.
Yes.
If it's mine too, it's a responsibility.
Or a gift.
No, no, it's all changed. Everything's changed now. I'm very anxious now. I've become prone to stress and heart attacks and all sorts now. How many babies have you had, then?
Hundreds.
Well, are they all mine, all yours?
Oh, I don't know, some of them.
Dear, oh dear.
Well, they didn't have names, did they?
Who?
Oh, they must come on cold, dark nights. We was just people in them.
So what is it now?
Well, this one in here.
You're having another?
Yes.
Do you think I'm made of money?
It's definitely yours. It's my gift to you. It's your gift to me. It's our gift to the earth. But before I just coupled, I saw no connection. I bore children. But then I did. Because I had my dream. And I had my dream when I met you, when I lay in your arms.
Is this the birth of love we're talking about now?
I think it is probably, yeah. And then I had another dream. Of a lovely baby bursting forth from a seed, coming from both of us. And that's why things have changed.
Janet? Are you hungry?
A bit.
Shall I go and trap a dodo or something?
Yeah, just a small one. I'll do some tidying.
Yeah. Was it a girl or boy in the dream?
I don't know, Colin. A baby. I don't mind.
I don't. Be back in a jiff.